stealing our honey. Do you like the law, Barry?
I do. For a bee, if you want justice, you usually have to sting someone.
What about Mr. Montgomery? What was he like?
Oh, him? He's the worst. A sleazeburger of the first order.
Why do you say that?
Because of all the rotten things he was into. You know, many people know about the honey crisis, but not everyone knows about the actual conspiracy at work behind it.
Did you say conspiracy?
I said conspiracy. Oh, sure, it wasn't enough that the humans were stealing all of our honey. They were up to something much worse, and Montgomery was at the soft, chewy center of it. That's why I needed to find proof.
Really? Well, this is the kind of serious, hard-nosed journalism that I was born to report.
What was that?
Nothing.
Where was I?
Heinous conspiracy of epic proportions.
I didn't say that exactly.
Please, Barry, go on. Tell us more.
Yes. No. Here, my tip receiving hand.
Ta-da!
Monsieur Montgomery, I do so apologize.
That's quite all right.
Please, let me show messieurs to another table, one that will be more to their liking.
Super!
So tell me, how are things shaping up?
Very well. We've recently had a breakthrough that I think you should see.
Superb. Yes, sir, I am pleased to hear it. I told you this idea was of the blue ribbon variety, and if we play our cards right, you and I, very soon, we will be holding the keys to the honey kingdom.
But what about the bee?
Ah, yes, the bee. Well, I wouldn't fret none too much about him. I think between this case and what we have in store, Mr. Benson and all of his kind are about to come down with a bad case of the hives, as it were.
But how can you be sure?
Firstly, I'll tell you right now that with what I have in my office, I can bring this case to a close before it even becomes a problem for us. Yes, sir. As for the rest, let's just say that I have a sense about these things.
I assume it's in a secure location.
My dear fellow, what do you take me for? It's in my safe in my most inner of inner sanctums. Only two of my most trusted partners in my office and I share the 3 different pieces of the access code, which constantly scrambles. They have to use their computers to get it each time. So, I know every move they make. Now, why don't you just leave it all to me?
Adam, do you read?
Usually a few chapters before bed. It helps me fall asleep.
Listen, I'm on to something. We're out of here. Done.
You are cleared for landing. You are cleared for launch.
A new Hunnick's job station has just shown up.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. Lucky shot! Lucky shot! Oof! Lucky shot! Oof! Hey! Lucky shot! Hey! Oof! Lucky shot! Lucky shot! That is gonna leave a mark. Oh. is gonna leave a mark. Hey, that is gonna leave a mark. That is gonna leave a mark. That is gonna leave a mark. I'm gone. Hey, that is gonna leave a mark. Hey, hey. Lucky shot. Oof. Lucky shot. Oof.
What kept you?
Traffic was murder. I mean, the traffic actually tried to murder me.
I'm Jeanette Chung. Join me as I talk with Barry B. Benson. Tonight, he'll reveal the inside scoop behind the honey crisis. All the action, the intrigue, the lawless abandon. Tonight, I bring you the inside story behind the inside story. Right here, right now, I'm Jeanette Chung. And we're back. Barry,
What was that?
What?
All that conspiracy stuff? Kind of over the top, isn't it? I mean, lawless, abandoned?
It's about ratings, Barry.
But I didn't even mention that stuff until tonight. Where'd you get the footage?
It's the magic of television. Anyway, back to your story. Barry, for the average lay bee, explain what legal issues were at play here.
Well, the thing with humans is they have a lot, and I mean a lot, of laws. Bees only have 6 laws. 7 if you count no honey on Saturdays.
Most bees don't. Only orthodox bees.
Right. So there's a lot of legal red tape to get through.
You mean that tape that humans hang from ceilings to catch bees and kill them?
I mean metaphoric red tape, although that other stuff is diabolical.
So, what happened next?
Well, while the trial started to heat up, things really began to cook with my investigation.
Conspiracy! Yes. Please go on.
Oh, boy. I have to get in there.
Barry, they're looking for you. I can maybe take care of the receptionist, but you're gonna have to find your own way in. And what is with that costume?
It's my disguise. Cunning, don't you think?
Barry, it's a fly.
I know. It's perfect. Let's go.
Oh, really?
Working late. Finally some peace and quiet. Now, maybe I can get some work done. Nah, I think I'll goof off some more.
To swap fly or not swap fly? Swap fly!
Ta-da! Super!
Note to self. Make sure to pick up dry cleaning before 6. Arrange a deposition for the Leuco case. Oh, and make sure to clean the mortal remains of one Barry B. Benson out of my safe. It seems he was dumb enough to fall into my trap. Now, not only will he lose the case, but he's about to cash in his chips permanently. Oh, note to self. Don't forget eggs, milk, and honey.
So we gonna do this the easy way or the hard way?
What's the easy way?
Easy way is we beat you up, rip you to shreds, then feed what's left of you to the cat.
Jeez, what's the hard way?
Well, now you're talking about us getting mid-level on you.
Mid-level? I think you mean medieval.
Is he talking to me?
Yeah, you do that good, boss.
Are you talking to... Hey!
Ta-da! Lucky shot. That is gonna leave him on. That is lucky shot. Lucky. That is gonna leave him on. 2 down. 1. Oh. 3. is gonna leave a mark. Oh, cha-ching, that's 5. Lucky shot. That is gonna leave a mark. Lucky shot. Hey, oh, hey. Lucky shot. Hey, look. Hey, look.
A yellow in there because we could try daisies or daffodils. Just beautiful. Let me see it.
Who did you say sent him these flowers?
His wife.
He's not married.
Mother. You know what? I think I'll just surprise him. Okay, bye. Bye.
You are cleared for landing.